my friend Sabine here, and welcome to my show, Become Empowered. Today, I want to talk about tomorrow. And by that, I mean 2025. Yes, as we finish out this year, we probably think, okay, what's next? What am I going to do in 2025? What are my goals? And if you don't think about those yet, I highly encourage you to do so, because if we don't have any vision, we just are going to be like a ship without a captain, right? We have to have a vision, a goal, some kind of target that we want to reach, or some things that we want to do or achieve or experience. And when we have that, we can work towards it. But if we don't, we're going to get up in the morning, do whatever we think we need to do, or we're just doing what will be presented to us. And then evening comes, we go to bed, and we repeat the whole thing again the next day. And that is a pretty sad existence, I would say, in my book at least. And I know sometimes we are maybe like a ship without a captain, right? We don't want to do anything, or we're just going to live into the day. And it's okay to do it once in a while. But if this is your entire life, I pretty much would think that you're missing out, and you may not even know it. So, from my experience, and let me just give you a little hint, I have been on this planet for quite some time. And when I have a vision, when I have goals, when I have something set in stone, by that I mean writing it down, have it on my calendar, have it placed somewhere where I can see it all the time, then I will be reminded. And even if I just look at it, and my subconscious mind will take note and will guide me towards that goal. It might not happen tomorrow or in a few weeks or even in a couple of years. It depends on how big your goal is and what that vision is. But it will bring you closer. You will get closer every single day when you have something that you're excited, that you are excited about, and something that aligns with who you are, what your passion is, and what your skill sets are. Everything works together. With that said, today I want to reflect a little bit what happened this past year. I would like to share it with you. And perhaps that will give you some ideas. Perhaps it will give you some inspiration, and that will help you in 2025. So I started out that year with a vision, and that vision was to publish a book. I had that vision last year, and I started moving towards that realization. But by the end of the year, I kind of was stuck a little bit. The person or the company I partnered up with was just not a good match. And for a while, it looked like, I don't know if it's even going to happen. But I stayed consistent. I had that vision written down. I had it on my vision board. And I also shared it with other people. Other people were involved in that vision. And that is another clue I want to give you. When you have other people being part of it, or at least you share your vision or your goals with someone else, maybe an accountability partner or a coach, you're more likely to reach your goal. And that wasn't my case. So I just put it out there. It will happen. Something else will come about. And sure enough, it did. So with that said, I kept moving forward. And in April, I released my book, Become Empowered, Echoes of Grace and Strength, real life stories of women's transformation and triumph. And I had 12 other women who contributed their stories to the book. And these are powerful stories. So I highly recommend getting it. And I will have a link in the show notes, but you can find it on Amazon. Become Empowered by Sabine Kvenberg, Echoes of Grace and Strength. And the best thing is, you can not only read it for yourself, but this is a beautiful gift. So that was one of my visions. But then the other was, I had quite a few this year, and a lot of those came into realization. The other was to speak more in public, on stages, and I did. And as a result, my clientele grew, being able to help them on their journey and being a part on their journey of becoming more successful in life, in their business, and teaching them and helping them grow. So all of these aspects were things that I put out on my vision board, in my journal, and I got the right help achieving all these goals, the right mentors, masterminds, resources that helped me do that. So I want to be a resource for you as well. Oftentimes, yes, we have a vision board or we say, I wanted to do this, but there are certain things that you got to do if you don't want to lose your good intentions somewhere along the way, because you haven't set the right mechanisms in place. And if you want to start your 2025 full power, right, then I invite you to join my free event on December the 27th, Start 2025 Right, in which I share my strategies and those success moments that happened just this past year that really propelled my life and my business forward. It's going to be on December 27th. And if you are interested, I have a link in the show notes. And if you are listening to this particular episode after the fact, after December 27th, just go to my link, sabinequenberg.com/resources, because I always have something that I share with you. I'm grateful for all the good things that came into my life this year, which is another clue here, and that is gratitude. Be grateful for what you have right now, and then be grateful in advance for the things that you envision. So right now, I am grateful for you, all the new clients, supporters, colleagues, all the people that are coming, that are on the way right now to meet me, wherever it may be. So I'm grateful for more opportunities that are already on its way. And with that said, this is my word of next year, and that is attraction. Attracting the right opportunities, attracting the right people, attracting the right resources, attracting the right wealth, attracting prosperity, attracting love, attracting health. All these wonderful things without pushing or forcing anything, just by being open. And that is a beautiful experience and feeling for me. So my question is, what is your word? Or maybe you have a phrase for next year. And if you don't yet, start thinking about it. Because when we have that word and we say it, we write it down somewhere, we see it in front of us, it will help us to attract what we want. Because you see, there is an energy in this world. And you may believe it or not, it is there. We are energy. Our bodies are energy. Our thoughts are energy. And when we have the right energy, more of the things that we want will come into our lives. And I not just believe it, I know it because I experienced it. I also experienced the opposite when I'm not in alignment, when I'm not on that energetic field that will bring the goodness to me. When I push too hard, when I am in my ego, when I am stuck, so to speak, in my ego, that's when things are not going so well. And it seems like I pushing against a lot of obstacles. And if you feel that, again, I invite you to attend my free event, Start 2025 Right, in which I share all those things that will help you be more open and attract more of the good things that you want to see in your life. I wish you a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, or whatever it is that I don't even know, because there's so many beautiful traditions in this world. And everybody has its rightful existence so that you can celebrate what you want and need. That is my wish for you, my friend, to stay healthy, to be in a peaceful environment, but most importantly, experience the peace within you that comes from you. If you are centered in yourself, feel the love, feel the peace. A storm can be outside, but it's warm inside. And that's what I wish for you, my friend. Start 2025 Right, in which I share strategies, concepts, and all those things that will help us go beyond just setting good intentions. No, what I'm going to share with you is really something that will help you achieve the things that you want to achieve, because there are certain elements that we have to put into place in order for us not to get lost in the shuffle. Especially, we probably all have experienced that. We set good intentions at the beginning of the year, but we get sidetracked, and before we know it, we got lost. We forgot what we wanted to do, or we get discouraged, or simply lost hope. And this, my friend, I don't want for you to happen. I want to give you the tools and strategies that will help you to finally make things happen in 2025. And one of the big things are how we communicate with ourselves and with others. Because communication is a skill you can learn. And if you understand how we communicate, not only with our words, but also with our body, with the way we talk, our body language, the cues that we give to the other person across from us or to the people we speak to, that, my friend, in and of itself can be a game changer for you. And that's all of this I want to share with you in my free event on December 27th. So if you are interested in really starting your 2025 right, then I invite you to click the link that you see here and register. It's a Zoom registration link, so no opt-in or anything like that. The only thing that you need to do is register on Zoom, so I know who is there, so that I let only the right people into my Zoom room. Okay, so that's it. That's how simple it is. So now let's get started and just take a little review of 2024. All in all, 2024 was a very, very good year. And I'm so happy about that because I also had years that weren't quite so good. But this year it was different. And one of the reasons, because I set an attention, I set an intention, and I also put the right mechanism into place to hold this intention, to keep me accountable, and to move forward by using certain strategies. And that was so exciting. And I also was more relaxed about everything. And I put serving on number one, on the forefront. And especially with the people that I collaborated this year, that opened my eyes, that opened my heart, because what I realized was, wow, when you work together with the right people and see the progress they make, the impact that I had, it was more than the monetary equivalence. It was something that goes deeper. It was energy. It was love. It was compassion. It was everything, every feeling of goodness. I think that's the best way I can describe it, that filled my cup. And so some of the things that I experienced, I will also share on my event on the 27th. And yeah, so that for me was a wonderful experience. So let's go. Click the link in the show notes, reserve your seat right now, and start your 2025 right.